In this tutorial, we will learn how to install Node Exporter on your local machine and integrate it with Prometheus to collect system-level metrics. Step 1 is to download Node Exporter. Create a dedicated directory for Node Exporter-related files. Navigate to the newly created directory. Open your web browser and search for Node Exporter Download. Choose the appropriate download link based on your operating system and version requirements. Once the download is complete, move the downloaded tarball .tgz file to your Node Exporter directory. Step 2 is to extract files. Unpack the Node Exporter tarball. Access the resulting Node Exporter directory. Inside this directory, you'll find the Node Exporter binary. Step 3 is to run Node Exporter. Let's start Node Exporter. If you encounter an error message stating that Node Exporter cannot be opened because the developer cannot be verified, you can resolve this issue by following these steps. Navigate to your system settings. Go to Privacy and Security. In the Security and Privacy settings, you will see a notification stating that Node Exporter was blocked. Click Allow Anyway to grant permission. After allowing Prometheus to run, retry opening and running Node Exporter. Examine the logs to verify that Node Exporter is up and running on port 9100 of your local machine. You can access Node Exporter metrics by visiting localhost 9100 in your web browser. Click on the metrics, and you'll see a variety of system-related metrics. Step 4 is to configure Prometheus to scrape Node Exporter metrics. To integrate Node Exporter with Prometheus, navigate to your Prometheus directory. Update the Prometheus configuration to include Node Exporter. We saw earlier that Node Exporter metrics are available at the localhost 9100 metrics endpoint. So we will add the endpoint in this configuration. We will keep job name as Node Exporter. Default endpoint is /metrics as required. Default scheme is HTTP as required. We will update the port to 9100. Start Prometheus with this updated configuration. We see Prometheus is started on port 9090. Step 5 is to check node-related metrics on Prometheus UI. Access the Prometheus web interface by visiting localhost 9090 in your web browser. Execute a query related to node metrics. You'll see the metric displayed, and the dimension within the metric will indicate the job name as Node Exporter, matching our configuration. You can also examine the list of targets in the Prometheus UI, where you'll find the Node Exporter endpoint being scraped. Now that you have learnt the installation and integration of Node Exporter with Prometheus, you can gather crucial system-level metrics for monitoring and analysis. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content.